Eric Keller here, Enthusiast Auto Group. We're at EAG's workshop number 1, our HQ, and today we're with the 2013 M3 competition package. It is a proper 6-speed manual. It's had just one owner in Southern California. It has a carbon fiber roof and a whopping 7,000 miles. You're seeing it first here on EAG's YouTube channel as a first look opportunity. It's not yet advertised anywhere, including our very own website. If you do want to have a first mover advantage on some of these really popular and highly sought after cars, you do be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on, hit the like if you like these videos as well. And we're going to start by taking a lap on the underside. We're going to do a condition assessment around the top side. The car's just arrived. It's original down to its tires. It's a fully documented car. We're going to come back to all of that. And you're certainly going to want to stay tuned for some other upcoming videos. We've got some really cool stuff in the pipeline, some really great stuff at EAG's Super Secret Warehouse number 1 coming up. Sit back, enjoy. Let's take a lap around this E92 M3. Here taking a nice slow pan walk through, we certainly see that this car has indeed lived in Southern California its whole life. There isn't any oxidation or buildup of any corrosive materials, and the undercarriage of this thing is basically as it arrived at EAG. We have not washed it or done any type of procedures to the undercarriage, of which we do certainly have a couple choices at our disposal. This is an all-stock car. It does not have any upgrades or modifications on it at the moment. That certainly can change when the next owner does sign up and wants to move forward in adding this car to their collection. But we're certainly going to look for any type of telltale signs of abusive driving, which the tires certainly can tell the tale, as well as the brake pad life and any rubber buildup from track days, or in this case the lack thereut. This car appears to be quite the garage queen. One cool little thing to point out here, we've got our M3 logos on our fender liners. Not a lot of people see the underside of their car all that often, and obviously these Germans love the attention to detail, and these V8 M3s are kind of the end of that purely analog era. And it's a new age with the M2s and the M3s and the M4s with the new styling cues. And this is a design that I think will certainly stand the test of time, no different than the E46, and certainly as the E39 has here, as we maybe transition over to a quick shop walk, and then we'll come back down to a condition assessment of this E92. This is a, which one is this? This is a 67,000 mile 2003. Congratulations to Bruce out in Texas. I think this is his 5th EAG purchase. He's actually trading in an orange E92 M3, very similar to EAG's GTS E92 there. Is actually his second Lime Rock, I believe, from EAG. That's coming in soon, a 29,000 mile DCT coming in on trade. We're getting ready to perform some dyno upgrades to that lovely E39. We've got a very, very dirty house here today. Congratulations to Serge out east. We've got his 850 CSI Euro spec, just completing all the final stages of the EAG mechanical rejuve and getting ready to head up to cosmetics, and a good undercarriage wash that took place yesterday, keeping those things nice and clean. The Dynon S2s. I don't know how and why we have 4 Dynon Stage 2 E39 M5s on property right now. This has to be a global record of Dynon S2s on property for any one facility. This is a very, very fresh first EAG look. You've not seen this car anywhere. It has a whopping 14,000 miles. It is, just arrived. It got a lot of small little things to update, such as the radar removal there in the center console, but the Dynon wheels with the Brembo S2 brakes, as well as the headers, and we'll go into all the S2 goodies on that S2 video that has to be done at some point. Another fresh arrival from Canada, EAG Repeat Visitor Sport Evolution. This is another first look. This car's not even on the market, and I'm sure will not stay on the market long. We'll leave it at that. OG right here. This is a car that we sold one of the EAG Pit Crew's fathers as a second E39 M5. Bought it from the first owner when it had about 34,000 miles. And a special congrats go out to Brian in Reno, Nevada. This car is certainly going to enjoy the wide open spaces and roads out west that, is exactly where V8s can open themselves all the way up. And well, let's go ahead and pull this E92 M3 outside. The condition, I think, speaks pretty clearly for itself. It is not perfect, but it is about as close to that as it gets for an original 7,300 and change mile car. Having been in Southern California since new, the car has, well, never seen any negative exposure. It has every service receipt since new. I think there's 3, 4, maybe 5 oil changes. 1,200 mile break-in service was done 1,123 or so miles. There is our option sheet: Jerez Black, Black Novillo Comp, Premium, heated front seat, satellite radio, BMW apps, enhanced premium sound, which is a option a lot of the guys love. The car cover denoting somebody that cares for their car when not in use. They're stored in the garage. And, well, I'm looking forward to getting this car properly cleaned up and detailed. To spend a little time in the photo studio. That has not yet taken place. We will be going through and taking care of a lot of the small little cosmetics in preparation for the photos, but not a full. We want to give a very honest representation of the car's actual condition as we buy it. It's basically a historical, a bit of data for us, given that we're very likely to own this car many times moving forward. Like a lot of the cars that we start with, a first owner like this car, and then control that car's path with other fellow enthusiasts moving forward to the point where here we are 20 years later, and we have a great file now on the car documenting every last thing up to the 148,000 miles it maybe now potentially has. But we started with 7,370 miles. Of course, we want to make sure we let that oil always warm up the engine before we go out and give it the beans with that pedal, because that's really where the business of this V8 M3 platform lives. That has to be the most fun and exciting part of this car. Quick fun fact: the enhanced premium sound will always have a brown cone right there, as well as the perforated grill for the speaker right there on the center dash. In case you're wondering if it has it or not, that's a quick, easy way to tell. Same when it has heated seats and does not have the windshield washers on the front bumper. That'll denote a car that does not have the full cold weather package, which is something you probably will not have in Southern California. Another cool video coming up soon with another EAG sold car to a BMW North America senior level staffer. Just a little tidbit on that future video coming soon with a pretty cool car and a pretty cool guy, definitely an enthusiast that loves these V8 M3s, writes for the Roundel magazine, the BMW Car Club magazine. So if you're interested in seeing that, you should definitely subscribe to check out that video that is coming quite soon. We're going to get some first-hand footage from Mr. Plazinski down in Florida now that he has his EAG E92 V8 Screamer at hand. Of course, I didn't get that hood all the way shut. These one takes are always fun. I think that's a good quick one lap. Show you some clean wheels here briefly. This is a really fantastic car that's now available, and we're very much looking forward to meeting the next enthusiast owner and writing a fantastic chapter, as we promised the original owner, EAG, would. If you have a fantastic car that you're very proud of and want to see it go to a loving and enthusiast home, just like all of our cars do reach out to us, drop us a line. We'd love to have that conversation with you and do what we say we're going to do and keep that car in that enthusiast path. So do subscribe for more, hit like if you're enjoying these videos. Thanks again for tuning in. See ya.